Hello, Cedric here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. And today I'm going to bring you guys some of the best inform and man of the match investments that you can pick up right now on Ultimate Team to make you a really good amount of profit in the future. The majority of the cards I show you, you're going to be able to make between about 5 and 15,000 coins or more in just a couple of weeks' time. All you need to do, pick up these cards, keep them in your club, sell them on in the future. It's no risk, very easy investing. The majority of these cards are pretty much discard price as well. They vary from around 10 to 25,000 coins, so plenty of different investments for you guys to pick up. I used to do one of these videos every single week. I haven't really done many for a while though. If you want me to do a weekly series on the best investments, then leave a like on the video, let me know in the comments down below as well, and I'll get that out for you guys. Also, there are some brand new man of the match cards that were just released a couple of days ago, and some of those are some really good players you can potentially get as investments. Although their prices are quite high right now, they will drop down in the next few days, and some of those could be very good players to invest in. So if you do want to see a video on some man of the match investments, then leave a like, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, you can make some great coins on this. I'll show you guys some examples at the end of the video of cards I've picked up in the past couple of weeks that I've made some really good coins on. But right now we've got quite a few cheap informs you can get and make some great profit on. So we're going to start off with Geronimo Rulli. Now right here, 85 rated, Argentine keeper in the La Liga, very good stats. I mean, if you look at the stats, they're over 80 and everything you need for a goalkeeper. He actually looks like one of the best keepers you can get for the price, and he's definitely one of the best keepers in the La Liga. There are only 3 decent informed keepers in the La Liga: Sergio Senjo, you've also got Diego Alves and Rulli. And if you look at the stats, Rulli has got the best stats out of all of them, because although you do have slightly better reflexes and diving than someone like Diego Alves, his handling really lets him down. Whereas with Rulli, he's just got great stats along the board. So for a goalkeeper from La Liga, you can't really find a better option than him, especially for the price. Also, if you're looking for an Argentine keeper, he's the best Argentine keeper on the game. If you want to link maybe Otamendi to Sergio Ramos, or just build a team generally around some solid Argentine players in the defence, he's a great player for hybrids, good player for Argentine teams, and good player for La Liga teams, and a great investment. 85 rated as well. So let's say, for example, Sergio Aguero, an Argentine player like that in the Premier League, has a really good month, which, I mean, someone like Aguero, you could definitely see him scoring 5 or 6 goals, maybe winning player of the month. Argentine players like him are going to go up a lot in price. And if you can get Rulli for this type of price right here, about 15k, you can make some serious profit on him. He's an 85 rated inform as well. And whenever there's an 85 or 86 rated inform that's under about 20k, they're always good investments. And when they've got good stats like Rulli, he is just a perfect investment right there. Next up, we've got Nelson Semedo. Now, right here, you're looking at one of the best right backs on FIFA 17. Without a shadow of a doubt, he has got better stats than someone like Kyle Walker's inform card, which goes for around 200,000 coins. His stats are absolutely ridiculous. For a right back, 94 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 defending, 80 physical, and 81 passing. He'll cost you under 20k. That is ridiculous. I've used him in game. He's so good, very quick. He's basically Bellerin, but stronger, better at defending, better going forwards. He's just an amazing right back, and as I said, one of the best right backs on the game. And right now you can get him for under 20k. You'll easily be able to get him for like 17 or 18k in the next few days. He is so cheap, and really is just a great investment. He's a high rated inform, and he's very good. Like, once people kind of see how good he is, once people, maybe some bigger YouTubers do videos on him, his price will go up, because he is a seriously very good player. By far the best Portuguese right back as well on the game, and there aren't too many, so he's definitely a good one there. Would definitely recommend getting him. Next up, we've got Cedric Lerato. He's from last week's Team of the Week, but he's very cheap right now. You can get him for around 10 or 11,000 coins. 84 rated French inform right here. Good for SBCs. Also, someone like Pogba, or just another French player, maybe Martial, has a really good month in the Premier League. Player of the Month hype is going to increase his price, and also very good for potential SBCs we're going to have for birthday. We're likely to have quite a few guaranteed inform SBCs, and also for St. Patrick's Day, you're likely to need a few informs. High rated teams could be useful for that, you never know, and the hype is going to increase his price. Very cheap, no risk investment. You're getting him for pretty much this guy price. His price will definitely go up. Next up, we've got Marcus Berg. Again, he's from the previous Team of the Week, but he's very cheap. Again, he's discard price. You're probably wondering, why am I investing in him? Because he doesn't really have the best of cards. The reason is because he is a Swedish inform, and if you look for Swedish informs on the game, the only gold ones are Ibrahimovic, Forsberg, and Berg. Now, Forsberg and Ibrahimovic are very expensive. For Forsberg, you're looking at about 50k for his cheapest card for his first inform, and over 100,000 coins for his best inform. Ibrahimovic, you're looking at millions of coins, whereas Berg, you can get him for 10k. And the reason I'm getting him is, if Ibrahimovic has a good month, loads of people are going to go and start investing for Player of the Month. And Ibrahimovic has been on very good form recently, and imagine he scores 5 or 6 goals in a month. There's going to be a lot of hype around him. People are going to go out and buy these cards, and if you need maybe a Swedish inform for the SBC, his price is going to go up loads. You can sell him into the hype before Squad Builder Challenge comes out. He's just a really good investment. Again, no risk. You're getting him for discard price, so you can't really go wrong. You're not going to lose out on him. Very, very easy one right there. Next up, Markel Sousaeta. He's a discard price inform. You can get him for 10k right now, which is unbelievably cheap. And he's a Spanish inform. And always, if you can get informs from good nationalities who are very, very cheap, then it's no risk, and it's just going to make you good profit in the future, because not only does Sousaeta have a decent card, not amazing pace, but if you play him as an attacking midfielder, he'd be decent. He actually has some of the best crossing stats on the game as well. Gets a hyperlink to Aritz Aduriz, who is very good in the air, and if you think of crossing, you're going to want some good in the air. Aduriz is very good at that. But also, he's a Spanish player, so obviously you've got loads of Spanish players who potentially get maybe a really good month in the Premier League and have a lot of hype around them for Player of the Month. Now, I do this every single month and every single week. I invest in these cards. So, for example, I invested back when Gillet, he was the keeper, the Belgian keeper in the Pro League, who got an inform. I invested in about 10 of him for 9.9k, just on bid, got him as cheap as possible, and right now he goes for 25k because of Player of the Month. So if you invest in these cards there, there's always a good likelihood their prices will go up for Player of the Month in the future. That's the main reason these discard price informs go up in price. Next up, we've got James Chester now. He's actually got a decent card, 73 pace, 70 dribbling, 82 defending, 80 physical, and 65 passing. Good, well-rounded stats for a centre-back. Not the tallest, but you can get him for 10k right now. Not only is he probably the best centre-back now in the Championship, he's also the second best Welsh centre-back behind Ashley Williams, and also he is one of the few Welsh informs on the game that's not too expensive. I think Joe Allen's got an inform, that's relatively expensive. You've got people like Bale with informs, but if you look for the prices, really, he's by far the cheapest. You can get him for discard price. So imagine someone like Aaron Ramsey, Joe Allen. You might think Joe Allen's not the best of players, but Joe Allen had a lot of hype around him for Player of the Month a couple of months ago because he had a really, really good month. And the same could happen again. It could be a different player. You could maybe even have an SBC for, maybe, I don't know, you could have an SBC for Gareth Bale or something like that. That could come out in the future. You never know. There could be a bit of hype around this. And someone like James Chester could be needed for an SBC, and the hype's going to increase his price. There could be maybe a Championship Squad Builder Challenge where you need an inform or something. He's useful for that, and also he's got a good card. People are going to want to try this guy out. So if you get him for discard price, his price is easily going to go up to like 13 or 14k within a week or so. So you can sell him for some nice easy profit, and if an SBC comes along, it's going to increase his price even more. We've then got Gregoire Souare. Now, he has got a very, very good card. Unbelievably cheap. You're getting a French striker, which there aren't too many of that aren't in the French League or in the La Liga. There aren't many other options, especially in the Serie A. There's no other French strikers other than Yang's card, which isn't in packs anymore and isn't the best. But if you get Defrel right now, he's around 10 or 11,000 coins. And not only is he really good for hybrids, he also gets a link to Berardi, who's a really good right winger, who plays for the same team, which I believe is Sassuolo. Yeah, it is right there. And he's the only decent player, really, who plays for the same team as Berardi. So good for hybrids there, good with a French player in the Serie A, good for links there. Great card, 89 pace, 80 shooting, 84 dribbling, good passing too. You're getting him for discarded price. His price is going to go up probably to about 15 or 16k within a week or so. Not bad there at all as an investment. We've then got Christopher Julien. Now he's got a great card, and if you look for French centre-backs in the Ligue 1, he's probably the best option to go with. You do have Yanga and Biwa, but this guy right here has actually got slightly better stats than Yanga and Biwa. He's also 6'5" and got medium-high work rates, which is very, very good if you look kind of more in-depth at his stats. And he's got just a good overall card, good pace, good defending, good dribbling, and as I said, tall and perfect work rates too. And you can get him for around discard price. He's a very, very good investment because a lot of people are going to need French centre-backs for hybrids. Maybe they want to link to someone like Koscielny, they need someone in the French league to link maybe to Aurier, or just a French player or a French league player they want to use. He's a perfect player for that. Also Player of the Month, he's got potential for that as well, with the hype around maybe someone like Pogba having a really good month like that. And I mean, look at this card, very, very good. So people are going to want to use this guy. Not only has he got the hype around Player of the Month that could potentially happen, but also very, very good card. One of the best French centre-backs on the game, and one that I definitely think is going to go up in price. Next up, we've got Pablo Hernandez, very similar to Sousaeta. He is a Spanish inform. You can get him for discard price. Player of the Month is going to increase his price potentially in the future. Lots of different players. I think David Silva is likely to be nominated for Player of the Month this month. He's had a really good month, and that could potentially increase his price. And also one of the best midfielders now in the Championship, so a decent one there, and one of the only Leeds informs on the game. And Leeds have the potential of being promoted to the Premier League. They're currently in the playoff positions, and yeah, you never know, there could maybe be a playoff scoreboard challenge, anything like that. And he's just a decent one. You're getting him for discard price, and that's something you guys need to understand. With these informs there, you can't lose out any coins. You could discard the card, and you're going to lose like 200 coins. You can just sell them, and you won't lose anything. So there's no risk in this. You can keep the cards in your club. It doesn't matter if they don't go up. You're not going to lose out. But all these cards, it's just kind of basic market with FIFA. It's hard to explain, but it happens with every single inform. Once they're no longer in packs, their prices go up because obviously they're not being packed. The card gets a bit rarer on the market, and it just happens with every card. Like, no matter who it is, it happens with those cards. So if you're getting a card for 10k, their price will go up in the future. It's just something that happens all the time. So Pablo Hernandez, good investment there. Next up, Serge Gnabry, one of the best inform investments in this week's Team of the Week. He is 81 rated, so he's quite cheap right now. You can get him for around 20k, 90 pace, 80 shooting, 85 dribbling, good passing, good physical as well. Likely to be upgraded potentially to 4-star skill moves, as well as a lot of people are saying that he is quite a skillful player in real life. And there aren't that many good German strikers on the game. I mean, Germany have some great players, but when it comes to the striker position, they've got Timo Werner, Muller, and Gnabry. Now, Timo Werner is slightly more expensive than this guy, and he's got very, very similar stats. However, he doesn't have 4-star skill moves. I think he only has 2-star. His passing's not amazing, and also he doesn't have as good dribbling. Gnabry's got better dribbling. He's got good agility and balance. He's also got slightly better passing, likely to have 4-star skill moves, and also he plays in the Bundesliga. He's German, so a lot of good links there. Muller's a bit slow, so Gnabry is probably the #1 option if you're looking for a German striker on Ultimate Team. He's a great one to go and get. You can get him so cheap right now. His price is definitely going to go up in the future. One of the best investments by far in this week's Team of the Week. Next up, we've got the Man of the Match cards. I've got 2 of them right now. There are some new ones that have been released, which are really good ones you can go and get, but not right now as their prices are quite high. So Sergio Escudero, you can get him for discard price around 10,000 coins, maybe a little bit more. Not only has he got a really good card, he's got 80 pace, 80 passing, 81 defending, good dribbling and good physical as well. But also 83 rated Man of the Match card, and EA are very, very likely to need Man of the Match cards for future SBCs. We've had ones that have needed every different special card other than the Team of the Group Stage cards and Man of the Match cards. Some point in the future they're going to be needed, and if you can get one like this, he's got quite a good rating there at 83 for discard price. Very, very good investment there. And also one of the better Spanish left backs on the game, so his price has got quite a few different reasons that are going to affect his price really. So he's a decent one to get. Discard price again, you can't lose out. Very, very easy, no risk investment. And finally, we've got Marco Piazza. I think that's how you pronounce this guy's name. And he's got an unbelievable card for 15k, playing for Juventus as well. I really thought this guy would be like 50k or so, but he's very, very cheap. He's 6'1", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 87 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 passing, good shooting, good physical as well, and you can get him for 15k. Very, very good investment in my opinion. He's also the best Croatian right mid or right winger on the game, so if anyone wants to build a Croatian team, or maybe use him to get a strong link to someone like Brozovic, maybe someone like Perisic, anyone like that, he's a good investment there. Also good to link people like Modric, maybe someone like Dybala or Higuain if you're building a hybrid. He's just an all-round really good investment, and he's so cheap. You can use this guy on your team as well. He's a great card. Same with someone like Gnabry. There are some good investments there that you can use. I mean, Piazza, he's got a great card. Gnabry has, Julien has, Defrel does as well. You've got Semedo, one of the best right backs on the game. I've used him. He's very, very good. Rulli as well, very good card. So you can use these cards and just keep them in your club. Their prices will go up in the future. It's so, so easy. Those are the investments. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Just go and get the cards. If you don't have too many coins, the best investments I would recommend would be Julien, no risk, he's discard price, great one there. Gnabry, he's so, so good as an investment. His price is likely to go up to like 40k or so maybe in the next weeks or so. And also Semedo and Rulli, they're really good ones to get. Berg's a decent one too as a complete discard price one. His price could go up to like 20 or 30k with a player of the month hype. And Piazza as well is a very good one. All the other ones are good investments too, but those are the best ones in my opinion. And just to show you guys an example, I do this pretty much every single week. I'll go and get the discard price informs. I'll go, for example, with Gabbiadini. We go to Gabbiadini. If I just find him in my club, I've got the informed Gabbiadini. Now, I actually picked up 3 of him for around about 25 to 26,000 coins when he was in the team of the week. Right now, he goes for about 45k as the lowest by now. I sold 2 of mine for around 35 a while ago, but his price has actually risen now. He was only in team of the week about a week ago, but his price has actually gone up by around 20,000 coins. That's how easy it is. And yeah, he's a very, very good one. Now, I'll quickly show you guys just some of the cards in my club that I've done this with in the past. I know not all of you will be watching this right now. Some of you will have already clicked off the video after seeing all the investments. But still, just for those of you sticking around, we've got Marquinhos. I went and picked up Marquinhos. I'll show you guys his price in a minute. We managed to get him. Peasy's another one. I've done the same with him. Castro, he's one I've done this with. Valdez as well. I mean, I do this pretty much every single week, and you can make some serious coins by getting these cards. Edison's one I've done this with. Llorente, the same. I mean, there's just so many cards here. I've already filled up my team with them here. So, Llorente, I'll show you guys him. I got him for 11k. Right now, Llorente goes for around about 16,000 coins. I think there's lots on the market for about 18.5, but his price currently is around about 17 to 18k because of Player of the Month. And again, like, if you get any Premier League informs for cheap, their prices go up. We've got Ziyech. I got him for 11.5k now. He currently goes for about 16k because he actually got a winter upgrade. He's about 15 to 16k there. We've got Victor Valdez. He's one of those Premier League informs. If you can ever get a Premier League inform or a high-rated inform for cheap, then definitely do go and get them. Right now, Victor Valdez goes for around about 17 to 18,000 coins, and he was in the team of the week only a few weeks ago, and now he's gone up by 7k. We've got Peasy right here. Now, with some of these high-rated ones, this is the same with someone like Gnabry or Semedo. Their price can go up a lot. Like right now, he goes for around about 30,000 coins or so. Earlier on, I actually saw him going for around 40k. But yeah, I got him for 20k. He's gone up by 10k. Marquinhos, I went and picked him up for 56k. Right now, he actually goes for around about 72,000. That was the last time I checked anyway, which was earlier on today. He goes for around 70k or so though normally. So yeah, again, his price has gone up a lot there. Over 10,000 coins increase there, around 70k there. And then Castro as well. He's another one. Got him for discard price there. High rated Spanish inform. He's now gone up to around 13k. So I can make a good bit of profit there, about 2,000 coins on him. I went and got about 10 of him as well. So it really does add up. And then Edison, he's another one I got. He currently goes for around about 15k or so, and I got him for pretty much discard price. So they're just a few examples. I've got plenty of others though. I do this every week, and I have made probably over 1 million coins by doing this year. I've made 6.5 million in total from trading this year, and a large amount of that is from this method here. It's so easy, it's no risk, and it works very well. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like if it did help you out. Definitely do go and get the cards. If you do want to see more of this in the future, leave a like and let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.